Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. My name is Nurain Shafiqah binti Sabri, number matric 054700. I will explain about leadership from Islamic perspective. The main concept of Islamic leadership is to lead, to achieve and compete to be ahead of others, to seek the measure of Allah and success hereafter. Islamic leaders influence the organization development by conducting different managerial activities on basement of ethical standards. In Islamic perspective, leaders must have good leadership qualities such as patience, conviction, knowledge, communication, honesty, and more in order to serve and lead or guide their followers to achieve their organization goals. Islam always tries to make the best rule for every organization and to increase the employee satisfaction. Islamic leadership may not achieve the organization success, but directed towards the success of hereafter. Thank you.
Hi, my name is Mardhiah Husna and my matric number is 055444. So, I will explain about the characteristics of an ideal leadership. Basically, a leader is someone who can influence others, especially people who will work under themselves. And a leader is also someone who has a managerial authority in themselves. Therefore, leadership is a skill where a leader conducts a group of persons to work together on a task given and achieve their targets together. People need to know that a leader isn't just a title or position. Leadership is a responsibility that someone needs to hold and to make sure that they could gain a solid group work. So, in order to be a good leader, you need to bear a responsibility first. A good leader is important as they could shape the nations, the community, and the organizations. Therefore, there are many characteristics that could describe how a good leader is. Honest and trustworthy, able to responsible, able to delegate, quickly deal with problems, effective communications, ability in handling situations, learning agility, courage, respect, and confidence. Basically, all these 10 characteristics that I've mentioned are all the common characteristics that a leader should have in themselves. Nevertheless, even if we are not going to be a leader one day, we should also apply these characteristics in ourselves so that we could become more effective and also idealistic when doing works, especially when it comes to a group work. Thank you.
Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. My name is Nurul Najihah binti Ali. My matric number is 055958. For my part is, I will talk about a real case study from a company's annual report that lists under Bursa Malaysia. Darby Plantation is the company that we choose for our assignment. Darby Plantation started as early as the 19th century when pioneering English planters established rubber plantation in Malaya. The total land band of Darby Plantation approximately 779,812 hectares. Upstream activities are developing, cultivating and managing oil palm, rubber and sugarcane plantation estate. Production and sales of wood and refined oil and fats are downstream activities. Through their strategy and operational R&D, they committed towards developing, applying, and transferring relevant knowledge, research finding, and technologies to improve their plantation yields.
Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. My name is Aishatun Rodhiah binti Omar and my matric number is 055397. So my part is about leadership and I will explain about the elements of leadership in organizational structure. So the first point is work specialization, which is the division of work activities into spread job tasks such as office workers, factory workers and farmers that they help each other in um, that they help each other to increase the work output. Next point is departmentalization, where the job is doing by group together. There are 5 common forms in departmentalization, which is functional department, product department, customer department, geography department, and process department. The five element of department is very important to help each other in making to produce the good output. Besides that, authority and responsibilities are also the important point in elements of organizational structure. Authority refers the right inherent in managerial position to give order and expect the order to be obeyed. That's why authority relationship between the managers and the employees are very important to have a good communication between them, so that it can help the managers to achieve the objective of the organization. So the next point, the next presenter will explain about the next point. So that's all from me. Thank you.
Hi, my name is Ameera Syaheera binti Tahir. My metric number is 055227. So, I would like to proceed to the next point, which is span of control. As we know, span of control is how much productivity an organization has managing the company. Some Darby is very concerned about employees' productivity. They will provide at least one supervisor to monitor the employee and provide them the training. The next point is centralization and decentralization. Centralization is making decision from the highest level of the company, while decentralization is making decision according to the department. For example, the highest party of the company will set the product target in November. The next task will be given to the head of department to ensure the productivity of employee of the highest level in order to achieve the target. The last point is formalization. Formalization is how standardized an organization's job are extended to each employee behavior is guided by rules and procedure. For example, factory workers have to wear a uniform to go to the work according to the shift that's set by each person. So that's all for me. Thank you.
Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. My name is Arfah Rasinah binti Zaki. My metric number is 056465. Okay, my part is to conclude leadership from Islamic perspective. Okay. First, leadership can be learned, can be practiced, can be adopted by an individual. Okay, Prophet Muhammad SAW said, "Each one of you is a Stephen on his block," which means it's a leader. Okay, there are many different definitions of leadership. Leadership is like beauty. It's hard to define, but you know it when you see it. Like that. Okay, leader are coaches with passion for developing people, not players. Okay, they get satisfaction from achieving objective through others. So, as a leader, you must know the capacity of your team members, that where they can perform well. Okay, leaders are people who provide vision and purpose. Okay, the Al-Quran discuss a lot of social and political life issues. One which is leadership. Okay, in the Al-Quran, leadership is expressed in various terms such as Khalifah, Imam, and Uli al-Amri. Okay, so
Leader must have exemplary characteristic from the Prophet Muhammad SAW, namely Siddiq, Amanah, Tabligh, Fatona, and infallibility. Okay, that's all from me. Thank you.